Good morning, class. Now, in the today's video, we are going to learn how could we write the chemical formula of different compounds. Okay, so whenever we are writing the chemical formula for this, you know what? It is very important that first of all we should know the element symbols and we should know the valencies of each and every element. Then only we will able to write the chemical formula. Okay, so for example, if somebody will say you that you have to write the chemical formula of hydrochloric acid, then how you are going to write it? Okay, so for that, first of all we will write the formula of hydrochloric acid. Okay, so first of all we will write the symbol of hydrochloric acid. It means hydrogen and chlorine. See, now the symbol of hydrogen is H and the symbol of chlorine is Cl. Clear? Then we will write the valency of hydrogen and chlorine. So the valency of hydrogen is 1 and the chlorine valency is also 1. Okay, now what we will do, we will just crisscross these two valencies. It means the valency of chlorine will go to the downside of H and Cl goes to the hydrogen valency will go to the downside of Cl. Okay, so the formula of this is HCl. Okay, so the formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. Okay, so hope this is clear to you that how we are going to write the chemical formula of the different compounds. Okay, next is that if somebody will say you have to write the chemical formula of magnesium hydroxide. Okay, now how could you write the formula of magnesium hydroxide? So again, what you have to write first, you have to write the symbol of magnesium first. Okay, so now the symbol of the magnesium is Mg. Okay, and hydroxide is OH. Now what is the valency of Mg? The valency of Mg is +2. So plus we do not require, we require only the numbers. So the valency is 2 in the case of Mg. And when we are talking about the case of hydroxide, the valency is -1. Okay, so we require only the numbers. So it is 1. Okay, now what we will do? We will do the crisscross. Okay, so 2 will go on the downside of OH and 1 will go to the downside of Mg. Okay, so now what will be the chemical formula of magnesium hydroxide? It will be Mg bracket OH and whole twice. Okay, so the chemical formula of magnesium hydroxide is MgOH whole twice. Then why I have put it the bracket? Because otherwise it will be not clear to you that where we are keeping the two. Okay, so that's why whenever we are getting any kind of ion, we are just covering that ion in the brackets. Clear? Now if I have to write the formula of calcium chloride, okay, then how could I write the formula of calcium chloride? So again, first of all we need to write the symbols of calcium and chloride. See, now the symbol of calcium is Ca. Okay, then symbol of chlorine is Cl. Now what is the valency of calcium? See, the valency of calcium is 2 plus 2. Okay, and the valency of chlorine is 1. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are just doing crisscross. Okay, so now the chemical formula of calcium chloride is CaCl2. Okay, so this is the chemical formula of calcium chloride. Okay, now let's do more. Okay, now if just suppose that these are the different valencies, if you can see, and the symbols are also written, you have to learn that. Fine, and these are the different kind of polyatomic ions. You have seen that key when we are talking about the ammonium, it is the valency is +1. Okay, when we are talking about the case of hydroxide, the valency is -1. Okay, and it means 1. Nitrate in the case of NO3 -1. Hydrogen carbonate HCO3, it is -1. In the case of carbonate, it is -2. So you have to learn that valencies. Okay, fine. Now if I will say you have to write the formula of calcium bicarbonate, then what could you write it? Okay, so in the case of calcium bicarbonate, first of all you will write the symbol of calcium and bicarbonate. Okay, so the symbol of calcium is Ca. When we are talking about the bicarbonate, it is HCO3. Okay, now the valency of calcium is 2. What is the valency of hydrogen carbonate? ठीक है, या bicarbonate, this is HCO3 -1. ठीक है, तो 1 1 is the valency. Now what we are doing, we are just crisscrossing that. Okay, so the whatever the valency of bicarbonate, it goes to the down of the calcium, and whatever the valency of a calcium, it goes to the down of the bicarbonate. And this is the ion. So what we will do, we will just keep the bracket over there. Okay, so now when we are writing the formula of calcium bicarbonate, it should be Ca bracket HCO3 then twice. Clear? So the formula of this is a calcium bicarbonate is CaCO3 whole twice. Okay, so you should know. Okay, fine. Now when we are talking about the formula of calcium carbonate, then what it will be? So the symbol of calcium is Ca, carbonate is CO3. Fine. Now the valency of calcium is 2, carbonate valency is also 2. Okay, now crisscross. Fine. Ca2CO3 ka whole twice 2. You know that after simplification of that, the formula will be CaCO3. So the chemical formula of calcium carbonate is CaCO3. And when we are talking about the chemical formula of calcium bicarbonate, it should be it will be CaHCO3 whole twice. Okay, and the bracket should be there. Okay, so you should know that how we are going to write the chemical formulas. For writing the chemical formula, what is the important thing, you should know the each and every symbol of the element, then you should know the valency of that, then only you can do it. Okay, so in this table you can see there so many elements are written there, which is complex, simple, so you know it easily. And here polyatomic ions are written there, which formula and which valency should be easily learned to you. Okay, and after that you can be easily write the chemical formula. Okay, so hope this is clear to you that how you are going to write the chemical formula. Again, I'm telling it to you. First of all, you have to write the symbols. Then what you have to write the valencies, and then you have to apply the crisscross rules. That means the elemental A values will go to the down of the B, and B's value go to the down of the A. And you have to do the simplification also. Okay, sometimes like 1 like Na1Cl1, agar if it will come like that, then you will write NaCl. Fine. Like in the case of calcium carbonate, you have seen this valency of calcium is also 2, carbonate is also 2, and when you simplify that, you will get the formula CaCO3. Okay, and you should know about that. And there are so many examples are in your book. Today you have to solve the NCERT books problems. Okay, so here you can see that there are so many examples are given in your course also. Like when we are talking about the hydrogen chloride, this is HCl, valency is 1 and 1. When we are talking about the hydrogen sulfide, the sulfide valency is 2. So when we are doing the crisscross, then the formula will be H2S. Same when we are talking about the aluminium oxide, so the valency of aluminium is +3 and oxygen is 2. So when we are doing the crisscross, we get the formula Al2O3. Same when we are talking about the calcium oxide, same again the valency is 2. When we are doing the simplification, we will get the CaO. Okay, so you have to solve that questions today. In the next video, I will tell you more examples of how to write the chemical formula from your NCERT book. So today you have to do the practice of writing the chemical formula, and you have to learn the name of these compounds.